Okay, in this video, I'm going to go over our Chapter 5 from Lord of the Flies assignment. So in Google Classroom, to find Chapter 5, you have to scroll down and you have to find quarter for week 4 of Lord of the Flies, and then find the assignment titled Chapter 5. And you're going to want to click on View Assignment so you can see everything. This is a teacher view. This is what yours will look like. And it says, open the Google document and follow the steps below. First, read through the glossary and find a picture to represent each word. Second, read or listen to Chapter 5 of Lord of the Flies. Third, answer the comprehension questions. So I'll go ahead and open up this Google Doc. And again, the same directions are there. And I already started putting in a picture here. An apex is the highest part of something. So in the book here, they're going to be talking about the apex of a mountain, the very tippity top point of this mountain. Vivid, powerful images or strong feelings. I think about vivid colors of leaves. So I'm going to insert a picture of leaves. So I'm going to go up to Tools, and I'm going to go to Insert, Image, search the web. Then over here, I'm going to say leaves. Look at all these colorful leaves. And I'm going to insert a picture. And it gets way too big, and then you have to make it smaller, so it doesn't take up too much space in your document. And then the next thing it says, derisive, to mock or make fun of. It's kind of like bullying. So again, I could go up here to Insert, Image, search the web, and I'm going to type in bullying. And this poor kid's getting teased, so we're going to put in his picture. Now we're going to make it smaller again. Poor little guy. But just like in the book, piggies tease relentlessly. And then it says lamentable, something worth crying over or something worth being really sad about. If somebody says a lament, they're kind of like saying a poem or a song about how sad they are and how awful something is. Okay, so again, I'm going to go up here to Insert, Image, search the web, and I got to find something that's sad. Sad, I'm going to say sad song. So, no, I like the idea of, doing now the world's smallest violin. They talk about the world's smallest violin. You know, because they talk about somebody playing a very tiny violin, like making fun of something that's sad, not worth actually crying over. So I guess that doesn't necessarily work for this picture, but it's the idea of that something's sad or someone's very sad about it, and you hear a sad song maybe a sad song can be played on the violin. Okay, last word, inarticulate, not able to express or communicate. So I'm going to go up here to Insert, Image, search web, something that shows someone that's not able to communicate. Not able to communicate. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna do I'm gonna type in sign language, because now it might be hard this is a way for someone who is deaf to be able to communicate, but it's hard. They were inarticulate before they were able to learn sign language. That's an example of a way that it could be used. Okay, so then after you've put in a picture to represent each of these, now your pictures do not need to be anything like mine. Then you're going to read or listen to Chapter 5. Click here to read. Click here, open this up, and then again at the top of your screen you should have your assignment open and the chapter to read, and then also you can go here, click here to listen, and open up this YouTube video, and then you can listen to it here, and as this plays and reads it to you, you can have here, and you can be reading here. The tide was coming in. There was only a narrow strip of firm beach. Anyway, so I recommend doing that, and then So right now I recommend pausing the video of the directions, having my direction video up here too, pausing that video and going and reading and listening to this. So at this point you should have read chapter 5. Now moving on to the comprehension questions here. Reread the first paragraph of chapter 5. How has Ralph changed since being on the island? Okay, I'm going to go and I'm just going to reread it for you right now. Chapter 5. The tide was coming in, and there was only a narrow strip of firm beach between the water and the white stumbling stuff near the palm terrace. Ralph chose the firm strip as a path because he needed to think, and only here could he allow his feet to move without having to watch them. Suddenly, pacing by the water, he was overcome with astonishment. He found himself understanding the wearisomeness of this life, where every path was an improvisation of a considerable part of one's waking life was spent watching one's feet. He stopped facing the strip and remembering that first enthusiastic exploration as though it were part of a brighter childhood. He smiled jeeringly. That he turned then and walked back toward the platform with the sun on his face. The time had come for the assembly, and he had walked into the concealing splendors of the sunlight. He went carefully over the points of his speech. There must be no mistake about this assembly, no chasing imaginary. Okay, so what has changed about Ralph? Is he still a little kid? No, Ralph has kind of grown up a lot. Ralph has changed because he no longer thinks of being on the island as an adventure. He's scared of it. He doesn't know what's going to happen. He's very worried about, he has to constantly watch where he steps, and he's worried about whatever speech he's about to give. Okay, 2. How do Ralph and Jack differ in the way they talk to the little ones? Again, I'm going to say Ralph talks to the little ones. I know it's going to put a thing under there. Ralph talks to little ones like they are what? And Jack talks to the little ones like, tell me about it. 3. Why is Percival's relation to the beast, revelation that the beast comes from the sea, particularly frightening? It's scary that they think that the beast comes from the sea because okay, and then why is keeping the fire burning important? It's important to keep the fire burning because they want to get saved. They want to get rescued. The fire is important because, and again, the fire is just so important to Ralph, but Jack doesn't think it's important. Question 5. Do you think that Piggy's fear of Jack is justified? Explain why or why not. So, again, I'm going to say Piggy's fear is justified or Piggy's fear is not justified because or you would add Piggy's fear is not. You could add a little not in here if you feel that way. Whichever way is okay. It's an opinion. Question 5 is. 6. Fill in the chart below. In the middle column, you will write who said the quote, and in the third column, you will write if you agree with the character or not. Okay, so let's enter it down so we can see it all on one page because it confuses me when it's on 2. Okay, quote. We've got to talk about this fear and decide there's nothing in it. I'm frightened myself sometimes, only that's nonsense. Okay, so now I gotta figure out who says that. Look back in the chapter, find who's saying that, scroll through, figure out who says that. Is it Ralph? Is it Jack? Is it Simon? Tell me who says it. And so right here, you're gonna say Piggy, Simon, whoever. And then you're gonna say, yes, I agree with them because, or no, I don't agree with them because. Okay, next one. The thing is, fear can't hurt you any more than a dream. Tell me who says it. Yes, I agree, or no, I disagree because maybe there is a beast. Tell me who says it. Yes, I agree with them because no, I disagree with them because. All right, next one. Life is scientific. That's what it is. I know there isn't no beast. Again, tell me who says this. Yes, I agree with them because. No, I disagree with them because. Next one. I know there isn't no fear either, unless we get frightened of people. And who says that? Yes, I agree with them because, or no, I disagree with them because. And that completes our Chapter 5 questions. Again, if you get confused or you want help, you can always come to office hours or ask me in English class. Good luck with this assignment. Bye.